Hey everyone, welcome to the Autoimmune Dietitian YouTube channel. My name is Annie. I'm a registered dietitian and I mainly work with people struggling with autoimmune diseases. So in my practice, I use nutrition and food as a way to help people feel better and to reduce their symptoms of their diseases. So today we are talking about nutrient density and how to include that in your diet and what are some top foods to include. So nutrient-dense eating is all the rage these days when it comes to healing your autoimmune disease. This means that the food you eat is full of vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, fiber, and other beneficial nutritional chemicals. But how do you do it, and what foods should you be focusing on? So here are my tips for eating a nutrient-dense diet and the foods that are super nutrient-dense that you should start eating. So before I jump in, I just need to attach the disclaimer that the information in today's video is not the substitute for the diagnosis, treatment, or care of disease by a medical provider. This is for informational purposes only, so please consult your qualified health professional for any changes to your medical care. Okay, so eating a nutrient-dense diet means that each time you make a food choice, you're choosing foods that have a high concentration of nutrients, hence the name nutrient-dense. So here are my quick tips for making this transition a piece of cake. First, eat a variety of fruits and vegetables. Americans fall really short on their fruit and vegetable intake, and that's a huge problem because these foods contain so many inflammation-fighting compounds to really help improve autoimmune disease activity. So in addition, fruits and vegetables are loaded with fiber. Fiber is really important for your gut and it helps you stay full for longer. So if fresh produce is not an option, go frozen or canned. They are still nutrient dense and may be easier to source, especially in the winter. My second tip is to eat the rainbow. Along with eating fruits and vegetables, eating colorful foods ensures that you're getting a mix of phytonutrients, which are inflammation-fighting chemicals. Each color contains a different mix of these chemicals. So by eating the rainbow, you are giving yourself a security blanket that you've got all of these in your diet. One way to help you do this is to arrange the produce section of your shopping list by color. That way you can make sure that you're getting enough variety. My last tip for eating a nutrient-dense diet is choosing sustainable proteins. So did you know that some of the most nutrient-dense foods are actually animal-based? Shellfish and liver, to name a few, are rich in vitamins and minerals. However, it matters where you source these proteins from. You really want to aim for wild-caught or pasture-raised proteins. Better yet, invest in some animal-based proteins raised on regenerative agricultural farms. They can be expensive, but the quality is definitely worth it. I would also reach out to local farms and try to buy directly from them. You often get a discount and you will be supporting your local businesses as well. Okay, so now that you know how to eat a nutrient-dense diet, here are my top 4 picks for nutrient-dense foods. The first one is salmon. If I had to eat one fish for the rest of my life, it would be salmon. Salmon is well known for its high concentration of omega-3 fatty acids. These are essential fatty acids that your body needs but cannot make on their own, so you have to get it through food. Omega-3s are particularly important for their role in reducing inflammation. These fats actually inhibit an enzyme called cyclooxygenase, or COX. COX produces a hormone in your body that triggers inflammation. Salmon is also rich in B12, which is really important for energy metabolism and for DNA creation. It's also a good source of vitamin D, which is really hard to get through food. My second favorite nutrient-dense food is kale. So kale is a well-known superfood that many people have a love-hate relationship with because it's a little tough, it's a little bitter, and it's not super versatile. However, kale is packed with lots of important vitamins, including vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K. I think I especially love kale for the vitamin A content. This vitamin is critical for the immune system and another vitamin that people tend to be low in. Kale is also a really good source of folate, which is needed for brain development, and the dark green pigments in kale protect your eyes from damage. All right, my third one is dandelion greens. So yes, dandelion greens are actually a weed, but they are incredibly nutritious and great for your health. They are a great source of iron, vitamin A, and calcium, but they are super rich in vitamin K. Vitamin K is integral for bone health and protects your heart as well. One of the reasons why I love dandelion greens is for their bitterness. So eating bitter greens or herbs actually stimulates your digestive enzymes and mucus, creating cells in your intestinal lining to help you better digest food and absorb food as well. So eating dandelion greens at the beginning of a meal, so let's say you can mix it into like a salad, or you can drink dandelion root tea. It's a great way to get those digestive juices flowing, especially if you have issues with digestion. Okay, and then my last favorite food, nutrient-dense food, are nuts. So I love nuts. They are packed with a variety of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. In fact, the polyphenols in nuts can fight oxidative stress and reduce damage to your tissues and cells. In addition, nuts are heart healthy, and they may contribute to lowering cholesterol and triglyceride levels. Nuts are also a great source of unsaturated fats, which is why they are a staple in the Mediterranean diet eating plan. They also lower inflammation and contain fiber to support gut health. Okay, so now that you know all of this stuff about nutrient-dense eating, how to do it, what foods to focus on, how do you start incorporating that into your day-to-day life? Well, with any changes that you make to your eating plan, it's really important to do them gradually. Pick one thing to work on first, like let's say you want to add fruits and vegetables, and commit to doing that a few meals a week. I love setting SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So for instance, you could say, I'm going to make half of my plate vegetables for 3 dinners throughout the upcoming week. So once you've mastered that goal, you want to push it a little more to see how much you can accomplish. And within no time, you'll be a nutrient-dense eating master. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked the video, please hit the little subscribe button. I put these out about every week. Always something related to nutrition, lifestyle, and autoimmune diseases, and even inflammation, of course. You can go to my website if you're interested in working with me, and you can book a free discovery call. So my website's annierubin.com. It'll also be linked in my channel profile. If you want kind of more updated information, you can follow me on Instagram at The Autoimmune Dietitian. I'm on Facebook at Annie Rubin Nutrition. And also I put out a weekly newsletter, so if you're interested in that, you can go to my website and sign up for that as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next week.